So, hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. I'm Yash Mishra. So, guys, in today's session, we are going to cover the weekly current affairs. So, we are going to cover all the important news from 31st of March till 5th of April. All right. So, please focus on the keyword methodology, which I have already told you. Okay, make your short notes, keep writing the keywords which I am mentioning here, and you are able to solve the MCQ. Right. Always apply all these things whenever you are doing mock test. Clear? Remember the keywords which you have read for that particular news, apply it, solve the MCQ. That should be your strategy. Okay, so let's start the news. We will be starting with the national news. All right, so the first news is Ministry of New and Renewable Energy achieves 25 gigawatt renewable energy capacity addition in financial year 25. So always remember what is financial year for 25 means. So it means basically from 1st of April 2024 till 31st March 2025. This is the financial year. So in 1 year, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has achieved 25 gigawatt of new addition. So from the previous financial year, it is an increase of 35%. All right. So always on the side, keep writing the keywords. So what is the first keyword here? MNRE add 25 gigawatt. Okay. Second is the total installed capacity as of now by March 2025 is 483.26 gigawatt. That's the total installed capacity, right? Gigawatt. And if I talk about the non-fossil fuel based power, out of this total, 222 is non-fossil fuel based. It means which is from energy which is generating from solar energy, wind energy, bioenergy. It is 222 gigawatt around, and the rest is what? Your non-renewable or fossil based. Just subtract this and you will get the number. Clear? So these are the things. And if I talk about only the solar power, so it has contributed 80% to the renewable energy capacity addition. It means out of 222 gigawatt, 80% is solar energy, right? So these are your three keywords which you have to remember for this particular news. Okay, is it clear? How to make the short notes just beside the PDF, so that once you scroll it now, once you see this entire class, it must be containing around, let's say, 60-70 slides or pages. So do you have to remember 60-70 pages for every week? No, not at all required. You can easily make this entire notes in 1 or 2 pages maximum. Okay, chalo. Next is GI tag awarded to Tamil Nadu's Kumbakonam beetle leaf. So this is the Kumbakonam beetle leaf. Thovalai flower garland. So this is the flower garland, name is Thovavalai, and Gujarat Saudagiri block print. So these three have basically got the GI tag. Remember one thing, that GI tag, it is given for a duration of 10 years, right? And two are from where? Tamil Nadu, and one is from Gujarat, right? So let's understand. So the Kumbakonam beetle leaf and Thovalai flower are from Tamil Nadu, right? And the Saudagiri block print, it is from Gujarat, right? Now Tamil Nadu has total 62 GI tag product as of now. Okay, and Gujarat has how much? 28. So on the side, just write the name, है ना? GI tag Tamil Nadu. Two things. One is the beetle leaf, and the second one is the flower garland. And from Gujarat is the Saudagiri block print. Block print. And before below Gujarat, you can write 28, and here 62. All right, like this you can make the short notes. Next is Paradip port retained #1 spot in cargo handling among the major ports in financial year 25. So Paradip is where? In which state? So correct answer is Odisha. First remember this thing. On the side, Paradip port Odisha. Okay. Number 1, cargo handling port. Cargo handling port. Right. And if I talk about, so if I talk about the absolute number, so it is somewhere around 150 million metric ton. Okay. And Deen Dayal Port Gujarat has handled 150.15. This is at second number. Alright. Third is Jawaharlal Nehru Port as is the number 3. And fourth is the Mundra Port. Okay. So please remember, and this Mundra Port is owned by the Adani Group. These are the 3 keywords. Jawaharlal Nehru Port is where? It is in Maharashtra. Deen Dayal Port where? It is in Gujarat. Paradip Port, it is in Odisha. So at least remember the location of these ports. These are very important. Alright. Is it clear? Yes, no? In the comment section, those are watching, right? You will tell me in the comment section there total major ports of India. How many major ports are there in India? You will tell me in the comment section. It is very important. Please understand this. Okay? Chal. Next is Ministry of Road. It has given a report that India produced 1681 locomotives in financial year 25. Sorry, not Ministry of Road, that is Ministry of Railways. Okay. And it has surpassed USA and Europe. So how many locomotives we have produced? 1681. Okay. So number 1. So if I talk about the percentage increase, so it has increased 19% from 1472 in financial year 24 to 1681. So 1472 was it the financial year 24, and we have increased 19% to financial year 25. And how many we are producing right now? 1681. Okay. And we have surpassed USA, Europe and the other regions. And why it has increased? Because of the initiative like Make in India, right? So Make in India program is very important. So please remember the keyword here, Make in India program. Okay. It was started in 2015, right? So focus is on manufacturing, Atmanirbharta, self-reliance manufacturing. We have to make and produce in India only, right? And which are the top producing units? Which states? So number 1 is West Bengal, which is producing 700 locomotives. Then Uttar Pradesh, then Punjab. Okay, at least top 3 you should know. Clear? So number 1 is West Bengal, then we have UP, and then we have Punjab, where locomotives are getting produced. Top 3 states. So just on the side, make a note like this and you are good to go. Okay, chalo. Next is EPFO. EPFO is what? Employee Provident Fund Organization. Okay, it has introduced 2 key reforms to simplify its claim settlement process. What are those new reforms? So in order to promote ease of living for the members means the members who are the actually the part of EPFO organization, and to promote ease of doing business, they have introduced 2 reforms. First is what? Check image upload remove. So let's say you are working in an office, okay, and every month you are contributing, let's say 10,000 rupees in your PF account. PF account is maintained by EPFO. This is the central government organization which is maintaining your PF. Let's say after working for 3 years, right, you decided to, let's say you want the money, okay, you have some of your child education or some kind of marriage, you want to withdraw the money. So once you are going to withdraw the money from EPFO, they require a check. They want you to upload a cross check, okay, in which your account number is clearly mentioned. So now this requirement has been removed. It is no longer necessary, right? Second thing is employer approval has also been removed. It means earlier there was a verification which was done from your office side or your employer. Now the employer role has been removed. Okay. So due to these 2 measures, you can easily withdraw your money and you can basically it is basically ease of living. Now I'm telling you my personal story also. So what happened was I was working in one of the previous organization, and that organization was actually overtaken by one of the biggest edtech of India. Okay, now it has been in the bankruptcy. So what happened? My previous organization, whatever my PF amount was there, now I am not able to withdraw it. So I applied all the online things, but they were saying that, sir, you have to physically give the form, sign it, you have to give your last letter from the organization, and you have to send it physically to our office, then we will do. It has taken me around 1 to 2 months. So to remove all these kind of, you can say, it is not ease of living, it is not difficulty of living. So to remove all these kind of problems, to make everything streamlined, they have done this thing. Okay, but even then, yet till now I haven't received my money. Let's see, okay, what happened, what happens with EPFO. Okay, but I will not leave them. I'm going to take the follow up. Chalo. Next is Sagar Mala program. It has completed 10 years of successful implementation. Now understand, see, this is India, there are multiple seaports. Okay, multiple seaports. So to promote the port led development, there is a project named as Sagar Mala. Similarly, see, whenever the ships will come to these ports from different parts of the world, okay, and they will bring product from these to these ports. Now from these ports, the roadways will connect it with the other cities, right? Roadways will connect. So for roadways creation, there is a new project called Bharat Mala. Okay, so these two projects were started simultaneously. One is for port-led development, and other is what for roadways, right? So Sagar Mala 10 years has been completed. So it was started in March 2015. So first keyword, Sagar Mala starting date is March 2015. And what was the purpose? It was port-led development, second keyword. Okay. Now, what is the target? The target is 4 million GRT shipbuilding capacity and 10 billion metric ton annual port cargo handling by 2047. This is their target. And as of now, 272 projects have been completed, worth of 1.41 lakh crore rupees. Okay, so that is the thing. So how you are going to make the short notes? Sagar Mala, initiated year 2015, port-led development. Okay, you can mention the target here, and here you can mention the achievement. Okay, like this you can make a short note. Okay, chalo. Always try to be creative. Don't fall into that, okay, I have to make notes like this only. 4 points, 4 points. No. Try to be a bit of creative. Hai. It will help you, it will make your interest in reading things. Next is President Draupadi Murmu releases commemorative stamp for RBI's 90th anniversary. Okay, so we all know that RBI established in 1934. By which commission recommendation? Can you tell me in the comment section? Which commission has recommended the formation of RBI? You will tell me in the comment section. See, all these things we have covered in where? In our static banking awareness thing. Origin of RBI, the powers, everything. Right? So 5 rupees stamp was released by the President of India to celebrate RBI's 90th anniversary. Right. So what was this stamp was showing? So first of all, its old headquarters in Kolkata. So remember, RBI's first headquarter was in Kolkata. Then it was moved to Mumbai. And what is the motto of RBI? Stability, trust and growth. Please remember, stability, trust and growth. So it was formed in 1934. Okay, and in 1937 the headquarter was shifted to Mumbai. So what is the purpose of RBI? So I have already told you, RBI has two most important functions. One is the quantitative control, in which it controls the money supply in the economy, and the second one is the qualitative control, moral suasion. Okay, so in quantitative we have that currency issuing, okay, inflation targeting, financial regulation, all these things. Qualitative, to control NPAs, moral suasion, all these things. And we have covered these things in our banking awareness class. So my course is GA Dominator, okay, which is specifically focusing on what? Your banking awareness as well as your current affairs, right? So in current affairs, what all things you are going to get? You are going to get the weekly current affairs. your topic wise current affairs, then we have the monthly current affairs, right? MCQ practice session. All these things you are going to get in this Geo Dominator batch, right? So how you can enroll in this? You can enroll by using my code Yash, YASH, to get maximum discount. So it is specifically designed for the general awareness and banking awareness. So those students who find it very difficult and they want to start it from the very scratch, from the very beginning, they should enroll in this GA Dominator course. It is very useful, okay, and your everything is going to get covered in this particular program. Okay, chalo. Yes, very good, Vinod. Hilton Young Commission. On the recommendation of Hilton Young, RBI was formed. Okay, very good, Vinod. Very good. Excellent. Next is Ministry of Rural Development raised Manrega wage from 349 rupees to 370 per day for financial year 26. Okay, so first understand Manrega, actually Manrega scheme na, it comes under Ministry of Rural Development. It provides 100 days of guaranteed employment. Okay, and for what kind of work? For unskilled works they are going to provide your 100 days of employment. Now the daily wage under this scheme was earlier 349. Now it has been increased to 370 rupees per person per day. Okay, so please remember this thing, right? Please remember this thing, and it is across different state it has been increased, right? And what is the basis of wage calculation? So which index they are using? So if you have read the inflation in our banking awareness class, there are different types of inflation index. So the consumer price agricultural labor, CPI AL, we use it for wage calculation, right, for the agricultural laborers, CPI AL. Okay, so there are different types. CPI AL is there, then CPI industrial worker is there. There are different types of indexes. So please remember these things. Okay, the amount right now they are receiving. All right, chalo. Next is PM Narendra Modi announced Yoga for One Earth, One Health as a theme for 2025 Yoga Day. So first of all, understand when is Yoga Day celebrated? So correct answer is June. Tell me, June 21st. Okay, so 21st June is the Yoga Day. What is the theme? Theme is One Earth, One Health. So this is the theme. All right. So please remember it comes under Ministry of Ayush. All right. So please remember, and when this Yoga Day was decided, December 2014, when India government came into power, 2014 was decided. June 21st was decided as International Day of Yoga. Okay. Also, yoga is under the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List. Okay. Yoga is a part of Intangible Cultural Heritage of UNESCO. Please remember these four facts about the Yoga Day. Yes, very good. 21st June, excellent. Chalo. Next, we are going to talk about the international news, most important international news for this particular week. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg tops Forbes 2025 richest people in the world. So every time these 2 or 4 individuals are always there, है ना? So in the Forbes list, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, right? So number 1 is Elon Musk from Tesla or X, whatever you want. Second is Mark Zuckerberg, okay, from Meta. Please don't call it Facebook now, it is Meta. Third is Mr. Jeff Bezos from Amazon. Okay, so these are the top 3 richest individual. All right. And if I talk about from India, Mr. Mukesh Ambani is at rank 18th. Clear? Elon Musk has a net worth of $342 billion. Mukesh Ambani, $92.5 billion. He is the richest in India as well as in the entire Asian continent. Okay? Please remember this thing. And if I talk about the number of billionaires, so highest number of billionaires are there in USA, 902, then China, 516, and then India with 205 billionaires. Okay, so please remember these two facts. Next is India and Nepal signed MOU for 10 HICDPs in Nepal NRs 625. NRs is what basically Nepal rupee 625 million grant. Now, what is this news about? So basically, they're going to focus on India and Nepal, these two countries, they're going to focus on 10 high impact community development projects. What are those areas? So they are going to target education, they are going to target healthcare, they are going to target culture. And for this, a total of 625 million Nepalese rupees we are giving to whom? We are giving to the government of Nepal. Okay. So, for example, they are going to create schools, health posts in different areas of Nepal. All right. So please remember, and just remember, culturally, India and Nepal, they are very similar. They both practice Hinduism as well as Buddhism. है ना? So please remember the amount, very important. The countries, very important. Okay. Chalo. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section, guys. Right? See, this entire news, na, you don't have to remember each and every word. Only 4 to 5 words per news is important to solve the MCQs. Okay, and that is known as keyword identification. See, let's say if I am not telling you, I have given you this entire notes. Okay, this slide comes to you. You would find it very difficult to extract the keywords from here, right? So for this session is very important. In 1 hour, 1.5 minutes, I'll tell you what you have to remember in this entire news. Otherwise, you could have devoted 5 to 6 minutes for this reading just this news, है ना? Which is not recommended. Clear? Chalo. Next is UNESCO published Education and Nutrition Report. Okay. Learn to Eat Well report. So name of the report is what? Learn to Eat Well. Now, this is one of the most dangerous thing. What? If we don't know what is good for our body, for our mind, is it burger, pizza or junk food, or vegetables, lean meat, or all these things are good food? So though, see, as a student, as an aspirant, you all should know what you have to eat. Just do one thing, okay? I'm giving you one practical thing. Please apply it to on your daily life. Let's say on Saturday, na, do one thing. Have chola bhatura in your breakfast, and then try to study for this entire day. You will feel lethargic, you will feel lazy, you won't be able to concentrate, you would be feeling very sleepy the entire day. And next day, do one thing. On Sunday, wake up, freshen up, have some fruits, okay, and have some very light breakfast like poha or something or whatever, or let's say one idli. And now try to study the entire day. You would be energetic. You in the lunch you would be hungry also, and you won't be feeling sleepiness. So as an aspirant, see, your duty is to study. You have to study for longer duration of hours. So you have to be physically fit. Your mind should be active. You have to drink lots and lots of water. Try to skip one meal. No problem. If you don't want to do dinner, don't do dinner. Have some small meal. Have some fruit. Drink one glass, one bottle of water, and you are good to go. You will feel light. You will feel energetic. But if you are eating junk food, you are ordering from outside, you are eating all these things, na, you are not going to, you won't be able to focus. Your digestion would be bad. Your see, it is all about stomach. If you are feeding something good in your stomach, na, your entire body is going to work as according to you. Otherwise, you won't be able to focus and you won't be able to work properly, right? That's why you must see those students who are clearing these exams, na, just talk to them about their diet or their general routine. They will tell you, okay, I was eating this much, I was eating these foods, I was not eating junk food. Once in a while, it is fine. In 15 days, no problem. Go outside, eat, right? But just once in a 15 days. That's it. Okay. Acha, what I was doing now when I was preparing for the civil services exam, one or two things I used to do which helped me a lot. I maintain one target. For example, in the next 3 days, I am going to complete this and this unit, or I am going to cover this 3 or 4 months current affairs in the next 3 to 4 days. And if I complete it, na, I go and I reward myself with some kind of, let's say, ice cream or some kind of pizza, right? But after that, na, after every 3 days, I was achieving it and I was eating junk food, which was not doing me good. So I extended the period. I set a target for 15 days. So in 15 days, I'm going to do 3 or 4 target. If I complete it, I go and eat. So this gives me motivation also. So you can also implement all these kind of things. Okay, chalo. So this report was released by UNESCO. Number one, what was the name of the report? Learn to eat well. So, and this report was basically focusing on the quality of meals which were given in school. Now you would ask, sir, what is the meal we give in school? So in India we have this midday meal scheme. Midday meal scheme, which was started by Government of India, so that students enrollment rate can increase and also they can get nutritious food. But you would see in news that the food quality in midday meal scheme, there is fungus ridden rice, the quality of dal, it is also very pathetic, right? So they have found something very interesting in this report. They have found that in 2024 nearly 50% of primary school pupil globally received school meals. Okay, only 50%. In 2022, about 27% of school meals were designed without input from nutritionists, right? And one very important part of this meal is school enrollment. So those schools who are giving this meal program led to a 9% increase in their enrollment and 8% increase in attendance. See, food is very essential, because if you are getting food, you are getting nutrition. You are nutritious. If you are getting nutrition, you would have energy. You can use this energy to study, and you can get a job, and you can come out of poverty. This is the ideal scenario, right? So please remember the name of the report and who releases it. That's it. And these 2 points, if you can remember. Next is 11th BRICS Environment Ministers meeting held in Brazil. Now we all know that BRICS Summit 2025, it is going to happen where? In Brazil, right? So please remember the venue. And this 11th BRICS Environment Minister meeting was also held in Brazil, right? So from India, Mr. Amandeep Garg has participated. He is the additional secretary. Do you have to remember this? No. Okay. Now, what you have to remember is what India has done in this meeting. So India has promoted this Baku to Belem roadmap. Baku, why? Because Baku, see, in Baku last year, the COP 29 program was held of UNFCCC. And Belem is where? Belem is basically in Brazil, right? I'm not very sure. I believe it is in Brazil or South Africa. है ना? Yeah, I think it is in Belem is in Brazil, right? Right. So, what should be the roadmap regarding climate action? Because climate is the agenda for the BRICS summit also. So, the last COP29 was held in Baku. Now, the next COP it is going to happen where? In Belem, Brazil. So, Brazil this time is very important, guys. Please remember, the BRICS summit has taken place there. The UNFCCC COP30 is going to take place there, right? So they are going to talk about this Baku to Belem roadmap. And so also they have asked to work on desertification, biodiversity and marine plastic pollution. So that is the thing. Venue is important. The name, the agenda, climate agenda is very important for India. Okay. Chalo. Also, India has asked that the developed country should donate 1.3 trillion for achieving the INDCs. INDCs is what? The nationally determined contribution. For example, India has set a target to create 500 gigawatt through renewable energy by 2030. So in order to do that, we need money. So government of India has asked the developed nation to donate 1.3 trillion US dollar annually. Okay, 1.3 something around $1,000 billion. Okay, and that is the idea behind all these things. Clear? Chalo. Next is the banking, finance and the economy. First news was SBI and Citibank. They have announced $295 million social loan to support farmers in India. So first of all, which two banks? The SBI plus Citibank. They have done a what? They have announced a $295 million loan for what? For small farmers of India. Okay. So the loan will support the SBI's Kisan Credit Card Scheme. So the Kisan Credit Card Scheme now, in the recent budget, the loan limit has also increased up to, I believe, up to 5 lakh rupees. Right? So the Kisan Credit Card, this entire loan, this social loan is going to boost the Kisan Credit Card Scheme of SBI also. And the focus is what? Small and marginal farmers. Right? So please remember this thing. And the global commitment is what? 1 trillion US dollar financed by 2030. Okay. So please remember the name of the banks, the amount and the target. Okay. Chalo. Next is Axis Bank become India's first bank to launch B2B collection solution. Now, what is B2B collection solution? See, let's say there is a big company called Tata. Tata has multiple retailers, distributors, partners, okay, multiple people. So they have to pay Tata the money. So it is basically a system to collect money from all these kind of business partners, dealers, distributors, everyone, right? So they have provided many options like UPI, net banking. So they have collaborated with. So Axis Bank is the first bank to introduce this B2B collection using Bharat Connect. Now Bharat Connect is the similar thing. Okay, it is the same thing, right? It is basically launched by, first of all, understand Bharat Connect. Now this is very important. Bharat Connect, it is launched by, first of all, NPCI Bharat Bill Pay Limited. In short, it is known as NBBL. Okay, so it is what? It is basically, it is a platform. It is designed to help business to collect money from other businesses. Okay, so it is basically what B2B collection center. So Axis Bank has used this Bharat Connect platform to introduce this collection center. So please remember, Axis Bank have used, or you can say use this Bharat Connect platform, right? So they have integrated many APIs also for B2B payments and supply chain automation. So what are the sectors they have covered? FMCG. FMCG means what? Fast moving consumer goods. Your soap, shampoos, biscuits, all these comes under FMCG. Then we have the pharma, automotive and the healthcare sector also. So you have to remember these things also. Axis Bank, Bharat Connect, which is developed by NBBL. Clear? Chalo. Next is Moody projects India's GDP at 6.5% for financial year 26. Now financial year 26 means 1st April 2025 till 31st March 2026. This is the FY. Okay. So Moody's has projected how much growth rate for India? 6.5% for FY26. And if you have read the economic survey, India has grown by the real GDP growth rate of India was 6.4% for financial year 25. So 0.1% increase would be there. Okay. So what are the supporting factors for this 0.1% increase? Tax reforms. So up to 12 lakhs, there will be no income tax if you have read the union budget. Monetary easing. RBI has recently reduced the repo rate, the CRR, all these things. Okay. And low external debt. 19, only 19% of GDP, right? We have an external debt 19% of GDP. Our GDP is how much? Around 4.5 trillion US dollar. So now you can remember, out of this 19% is the debt, the external debt, which is basically reduced. Okay. So due to this, India is going to grow by 6.5%. That's it. You have to remember. Okay. Chalo. Guys, is it clear? Yes. Blockchain. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Next is Maharashtra government partners with Microsoft to establish AI Center of Excellence in Mumbai, Pune and Nagpur. So Microsoft have collaborated with which state? Maharashtra. Maharashtra to open what? AI Center of Excellence. Where? In Mumbai, Pune, and Nagpur. So this is your formula for this entire okay news. Please remember this thing. So in Mumbai there will be geospatial analytics. In Pune, forensics AI would be there. In Nagpur, Marvel. Marvel is basically what? Regarding governance and law enforcement. Right? So please remember this thing. Geospatial analytics in Mumbai, forensics AI in Pune, and Marvel, governance and law enforcement in Nagpur. Okay. So please remember this thing. These three areas are important. The company is important and the state is important. That's it. Next is Vari Energies. They have opened India's largest solar cell plant. Where? In Gujarat. Vari. So please remember the name of the company. Vari Energies. Number one keyword. India's largest solar cell manufacturing facility. Number two. Where? In Chikli, Gujarat. Number three. Okay. And investment is number four. 2,500 crore rupees. Okay. So please remember this thing. You don't have to remember about its size. No, not at all required. Okay. And they have other units also. For example, they're in Surat, then West Bengal and Noida also. So these are the four things which you have to remember for this particular news. Is it okay? Another one news about Axis Bank and using blockchain for cross border. See, there are multiple news. I know. I'm just focusing on the most important one. That's it. Clear? See, the probability of these things to come in the exam, है you won't find these kind of collaboration until and unless there is very big collaboration. For example, SBI has collaborated with some of the very important banks, right? So that's why I don't cover less relevant news. But see, we don't know what they can ask in the exam. But even then, see, to to estimate the unknown, why should we waste our energy? We can only let's try to focus on those things na, which we know. Okay, yeah, this is important. At least let's read it. This will save our energy and this will give a relief from the excessive overburden of facts. Clear? Chalo. Next is India's external debt rises to $717 billion by December 2024. So how they have decided this? So there is a term. The term is known as debt to GDP ratio. Okay, debt to GDP ratio. That means how much we owe, how much loan we have taken, how much we owe to the other people, how much money we have to give to other people. GDP shows what? How much we are producing, how much money we are generating. So if this ratio is high, it means our debt are more, which is not a favorable situation. If this ratio is low, it means our GDP is increasing. Then only this ratio will decrease. If denominator it will increase, then only this entire ratio, debt to GDP ratio, will decrease. So if GDP is increasing, then ratio will decrease, which is a good sign. So as of now, our external debt is, first remember the amount, 717 billion. Okay, and it is how much? It is somewhere around 19% of our GDP. Okay, it value is equal to 717 billion US dollar, right? So please remember this thing. And if I talk about sector wise debt, so non financial corporation 36.5, deposit taking corporation 27.8, central government 22, and other financial corporation 8%. Okay, so these are the things. So please remember this data. 19% of GDP is our external debt. All right, this debt to GDP ratio. Chalo. Next is NABARD and SBI signed MOU to drive sustainable growth in rural Assam. Now this is very important because SBI is there, NABARD is there. Both of these two banks are very important. So first remember, first keyword NABARD, State Bank of India. Okay, they have collaborated for what? For providing credit, for providing loan to which state? To the rural areas in Assam. How much target they have focused? 500 crore rupees. All right. So basically they want to provide money to the rural areas of Assam. And who are the major beneficiaries? The farmers, right? That's why NABARD has also signed this MOU. Clear? So what are the keyword here? NABARD, SBI, 500 crore rupees credit to Assam rural areas. Okay, these are your keywords. All right, chalo. Next, science and tech related news. SpaceX launched the FRAM2 mission. Okay, FRAM2 mission. So what is this FRAM2 mission? So it is first human spaceflight over Earth polar region. So this is Earth. Here we have the North Pole and here we have the South Pole. Okay, here we have Antarctica and here we have the Arctic. Right. So to explore these areas, SpaceX, which is what Elon Musk company, है ना? Right? They have launched this Frame 2 mission. First keyword, it is the first human space flight mission over Earth polar region. Number 2, right? So these two words you have to remember. And which rocket they have used? The favorite rocket of SpaceX, the Falcon 9. Okay, so please remember this thing. Clear? And what is they going to study? So they are going to study basically this area and what is their impact on human health in space and microgravity. Why they have chosen? Because recently Sunita Williams, she has stayed around 8 months in the International Space Station in the space. So what was the impact of this space and gravity over the human body? They are going to study all these things. Okay, so please remember. All right. Next, books and author related. Sanjeev Chopra book, The Great Conciliator. The Great Conciliator, Lal Bahadur Shastri, The Transformation of India. Okay, so please remember the name of the book, The Great Conciliator. Okay, this book is based upon Lal Bahadur Shastri, the ex-Prime Minister of India, and it is written by Mr. Sanjeev Chopra. Right? So please remember the name of the book. Book is based on Lal Bahadur Shastri. The writer is Sanjeev Chopra and the publisher is Bloomsbury Publishing. Okay, so this entire book is going to focus on Shastri's role in founding the BSF and the CBI during his tenure. All right, and he has given a very famous slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. Right, Jai Jawan means focus on defense, and Jai Kisan means focus on agriculture. Right, because these two people are those defense. Defense people are giving us what? National security against external threat. And the Kisan is giving what? It is giving us what? Food security. Which is, if there is no food, our Jawans will be weak and they can't defend India. But if Kisan is growing food, it is giving food security to our Jawan, and Jawan is fighting and protecting our nation. Okay? Is it clear? Chalo. That's why Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan. Always have this feeling in your heart that whatever you do, you are going to contribute something to the society. It does not mean you go and build a big hospital or a school. No, at your own level, as per your finances, try to help one person. Help if you're helping a person, you are helping the society. Okay, always have this kind of thinking. It does not mean give money. It can be give knowledge, whatever you want to give, which can help this person. Even if you help them, if you are even offering them water, you are helping this person. Always have these kind of compassion and daya bhav. Okay, because if your heart is pure, if you have this kind of feeling, you are going to become a very successful person. Chalo. Next, defense related news. Fourth edition of India US naval exercise Tiger Triumph started in Vishakhapatnam. So what is the name of the exercise? Tiger Triumph 25. Which are the countries involved? India and USA. Okay, so it is a tri-service HADR exercise. What is HADR? It is humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Right? What was the venue? Vishakhapatnam. Okay, so this is the news. Yeah. So please remember this thing. Next, reports and indices. So SBI research report, SBI released a report on what? On the MSME sector, right? So MSME in Bihar, UP, Odisha and other northeastern states are availing more Mudra loans. Mudra is what? Micro Unit Development Refinance Agency. So if you want to do a startup, you can get this Mudra loan. Okay. So 52 crore Mudra accounts opened in 10 years. 78% in Shishu, 20% in Kishore and 2% in Tarun. Now we have one more, Tarun Plus. It gives you how much limit? 20 lakh loan limit. Tarun gives you around 10 lakhs. Okay. So these are the categories of loan under the Mudra Yojana. Okay. So please remember this thing. And 68% of Mudra account holders are women. Very, very good news. And Bihar leads with 4.2 crore women entrepreneurs. Now this is a very good thing. We consider Bihar as a very backward state, but if you can see the social indicators, now the sex ratios of Bihar is very good. If you compare it from Punjab and Haryana, you would see that Bihar's sex ratio is very good. Education literacy is also very good. So why Punjab and Haryana left behind? Because see, agriculture. I'll tell you this story sometime else. But remember right now that 68% of Mudra account is women holder. This is a very good step, right? So please remember this thing. And Bihar, UP and Odisha, they are growing in this field also. It is showing what more and more people are doing their own work, which is very good. Next is Ministry of Environment and Forest has reported that over 13,000 square kilometer of forest area has encroached in India, and highest encroachment is in where? In Madhya Pradesh, right? So what is this report says? That overall 13,000 square kilometer of forest land has been encroached across 25 states and UTs. Okay, and which two states has the highest encroachment? Encroachment means forest cutting, or let's say a builder has acquired the forest and he has cut down all the trees and has created a society, or government has overtaken a forest and they have cut down the tree and they have created a road. So Madhya Pradesh is the leading, and the second one is Assam. So please remember these two states. And the other heavily affected states are Arunachal Pradesh, Odisha and UP. Okay, so please remember MP and Assam are number 1 and 2. It is not a good news. Next is the appointment and resignation. So appointment committee of cabinet, they have appointed Siv Subramaniam Raman as PFRDA chairperson. What is PFRDA? It is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, which regulates the entire pension of the employees. Okay, so the new chairperson is Siv Subramaniam Raman. He is the 1991 batch Indian Audit and Account Service Officer. So see, under UPSC na, there is one very good service known as the IAAS, Indian Audit and Account Service, right? He is the 1991 batch IAAS officer. He was the ex-CMD of SIDBI also, right? And he was the ex-executive director at SEBI. So he has been appointed as the new chairperson of PFRDA. All right. So please remember, PFRDA, it comes under Ministry of Finance, right? And it started in 2013 and it regulates the entire pension sector of India, right? So please remember this thing. Chalo. Next is economist Poonam Gupta appointed as the new deputy governor of RBI. So please remember the name Poonam Gupta. She is the new deputy governor of RBI and she has been elected for 3-year terms. Okay. So please remember this thing. And she is the first woman in over 10 years to be a part of to become a deputy governor in RBI. And earlier she has held very important positions in World Bank and IMF also. Okay, Poonam Gupta. Next is Shirley Botchway becomes first African woman to get appointed as Commonwealth Secretary General. So what are the Commonwealth? So basically it is a group of countries which was earlier ruled by the Britishers, which was earlier ruled by the Britishers. Clear? So as of now, Commonwealth has 56 countries. Please remember this thing. And most of them were former British colonies. So it was established in 1931. And India is also a member. But remember, India is a republic nation. It is not a kingdom. Right? But even then, and what is the purpose of this Commonwealth? to promote peace, democracy. So it is led by United Kingdom, who was earlier ruling the entire world, and now they're becoming like, oh no, we believe in peace, we believe in democracy, right? So please remember. So this lady Shirley Botchway has become the first African woman to appoint as the Commonwealth Secretary General. Now this is a very big news, because Africa was also, the entire Africa was a slave of the British Kingdom, or the Europeans, है ना? So for an African woman to become a Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations, now this is a big thing, है ना? It is a, you can call it an irony. Earlier these nations were ruling those countries. Now the person from that slave country is now the Secretary General of that particular group, and she is from where? Ghana, right? So please remember this thing. All right. So guys, this was it for this week. Important current affairs for the banking exam. I hope you have understood each and everything. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have really enjoyed the session, if you have understood each and everything in a simple way, do give me the rating. Don't forget to give me the rating, है ना? And do write a comment also, na? I have seen many students are good sessions, sir. Please describe it, है ना? Sir, what you liked about this session, right? So do give a proper detailed feedback. All right. Chalo. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Till then, have a great day and Jai Hind, everyone. Acha, one more thing. Uh, where you can get this PDF. So the PDF of the class you can get over the Oliveboard app, as well as my Telegram channel, GA by Yash sir. Okay, I'll be sharing the PDF in this group also. So do join this Telegram channel. In this Telegram channel, I share all the important current affairs related updates and exam related updates over here. Okay, so do join this. Chalo guys, I'll see you in the next session. Have a great day and Jai Hind.